New research suggests university students have more to worry about than just their marks and their major. A series of studies is showing growing evidence of severe mental illness. Brooks DeCilia has the data and how students are coping.
The stress of cramming for all those exams. Brent Seal can cope with it now, but in his first year of university...
And I just overloaded myself with too many classes and too many volunteer activities and stressed myself out, and it all caught up to me, and it was kind of just a breakdown.
A U.S. study released today suggests severe mental illness is increasing on campuses. Researchers found 41% of students seeking counseling at one American university suffered from moderate to severe depression, up 7% from a decade ago. Those who work on the front lines of student counseling here in this country have noticed an increase too.
We've seen a lot of mental illness related to anxiety, depression, and relationship. Those are probably the top three.
Students are stressed for a lot of reasons, say experts. Everything from relationships to the added frenzy of working part-time jobs to pay big tuition bills. Add to that, the pressure to do well. Something this psychologist says students these days feel acutely.
Many of the millennial students have been very nurtured and very well protected through their growing up years. And so now they come to post-secondary, they're gaining their independence, and they're having to deal with difficult life situations.
Brent Seal copes in part by leaning on friends. He formed a support group for students with mental illness with his friend Taylor Cagle.
Relationships and support network, that's key. And that's gotten better. So when I came to university, everyone was a stranger to me.
And while students helping students can make a difference, many need professional care. Experts warn campuses across this country are still woefully under-resourced to meet the growing demand for counseling. Brooks DeCilia, CBC News, Calgary.
How big is the need? Well, here's one more bit of information to consider. A recent study of North American universities, including 6 in Ontario, shows more than half the students, 60%, feel hopeless at times. More than a third report being so depressed they sometimes can't function. Under 10% reported considering suicide within the previous year.